slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't have
Hey, welcome back guys to the new video. I hope you guys are enjoying and learning these type of content. I have been doing this DIY repair type of content for the last, I would say, like 9-10 months, and I think I have been getting some amazing response from you guys. These videos has been helping you guys a lot, which truly makes me so much happy, and especially when I see your comment on my videos about some questions or appreciation when these things really help you out. So anyway, I really appreciate for you guys to watch my videos. In this video I wanted to kind of repair this Ryobi battery charger. It's a lithium 18 volt. I hope you guys can see that. The model number for this charger is P like a Peter 118B like a Bravo, so P118B. I hope you guys can see it. So yes, recently this charger like died on me, and I'm type of guy who don't like to throw stuff in trash right away. I like to do my best to see if I can repair. I know these chargers are not too expensive. I think they're like 20-30 bucks a pop, so they're not too expensive, but I still don't like to throw it away. I try to see if I can fix it myself first before I decide to recycle this puppy or not. So anyway, we're gonna test this thing. So this is my kilowatt. I will be doing some testing to kind of show you how this will be helping out. So I'm just gonna plug it in just to show you this is dead on arrival, or not arrival, but whatever, you see what I'm saying. So this is dead. Normally you should have a red light until you plug the battery in, and here's the battery. It's working battery. Here you can see it's lighting up normal. And I'm gonna plug it in, and look at that, nothing, clearly nothing. And I'm gonna plug this battery in maybe this Ryobi tool. Here you can see it. I guess this is a different battery. It's working. See, it has power. And the same one I plug in here, nothing, clearly no sign of life. So we know there's a problem in here, right? Now what's the problem is the question. So let's open this puppy first. I already have a bit ready. It uses this bit, the security bit, which has a tiny hole inside. T15. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's a T15 bit. It's a security bit with a hole in it. This is the one that goes perfect in there. So to kind of understand this problem, there are two sides in this adapter. One is your power adapter. This is giving your power to your charging assembly. This is your main charging assembly, which has computerized chip and stuff like that, which basically detect certain volt from your battery, and then it basically charges that, and it also tells the charger, hey, stop the power, battery is full right now, and it basically shows you the green solid light. So basically this is your main computer in easy term. This is like a main assembly, charging assembly. This is your main power adapter. In my opinion, when you're working on repairing these type of adapter, either you have a bad adapter or you have a bad computer. I'm not gonna go deep down in like a chip level repair. I will be doing more like a upper level, so you kind of know the basic, and we'll be doing the easy way here, because it's not worth spending freaking days and days worth of work for this small charger. So it's like an easy peasy repair. So yeah, opening this puppy is super hard, because the way they lock this in down is like those like a latches, plastic latch. When you goes in once, they don't come out unless you break it. Yes, you can use all sort of like a plier, but it's gonna look super ugly. I just hate to open that. And then I know repairing these adapters just don't worth it. Finding especially the parts, I have tried in past, finding the parts of a power adapter is super hard, because they use those tiny transformers, certain chips. Finding those itself is like a nightmare in my opinion. So repairing this, no. So we will be, again, I'm not going to order parts, because this just don't worth all that stuff. So we will be doing either this is bad or this is bad, and then we will be maybe using my variable power supply to see if I can make stuff work. So that's the goal here, okay? So yeah, let's open this puppy. And by the way, before you open it, I would highly recommend you call the Ryobi using your serial number to see if it's still under warranty. As you may already know, they come with 3-year warranty. So if anything goes wrong in the 3 years, and you don't have to have a receipt. So don't worry if you don't have a receipt handy. If you simply call and you let them know your model number, which is P118B, and then your serial number, they'll tell you if it's still under the last 3-year warranty. If it is, they'll send you for free, so you don't have to worry about that. So I already called. They said it's already expired like 5-6 months ago. And also, just kind of quick FYI, I don't know the whole meaning of the entire number, but the first 2 numbers are the year. You see how it says MZ21? So 21 is 2021. So you kind of know, hey, if it's 2021, my warranty is good like until 2024. And then the second numbers are something like a week of the, I think 12th weeks. I'm not fully sure, but it's something like that, 12th week or something in the year. I believe that's it. I think that's the week of the year. So 12th is like a 12th week. So I believe it's March. And I remember they saying something about like March 2021 it was expired. So I believe that's it. So you can kind of identify before even calling. If your date, the first 2 digits are, way before, so don't even bother calling them. If you feel it's like these first 2 letters are in last 3 years, I would highly recommend you call them. But yeah, I'm going to open this puppy right here. And there is no seal, so it just opens right off. So there you go. I was able to open this thing easy peasy, no biggie at all. Let's put the screw aside. Okay, so here you can see the very first thing I would highly recommend you look for is any burnt mark. So here you can clearly see, I don't see any burnt mark here, like this is your 2 little chip or whatever. You can see here. See, I don't see any burnt or black areas and things like that, which makes me believe it's not bad. Okay. Now, so what I would do here, and again, you're playing here with voltage in DC, which is your direct current. There is no AC. You can also read your adapter. I know, but it's in DC. It actually doesn't say here, which is strange. Let me see if it says here. Yeah, it just says 18 volt, which is very, strange or weird. It doesn't say the exact voltage. And I know why they do it. So people like us cannot repair and cannot, hack these equipment, basically, in other words. So I'm going to plug this in. This is a 18 volt DC voltage. So direct current, it's not going to give you a shock. It's not an AC. So here I plug it in. Now what I would do here, I'm going to use my multimeter and I will see if there is any currents. It's simple. There are 2 wires coming out from this adapter, red and black. So we know it's positive and negative. And also on the board, clearly it says that same. If you see clearly, it says clearly here, charge CHG, charge plus and charge minus. So this is the minus, this is the plus. So we know straightforward, it's one is plus, one is minus. So not a rocket science. I'm going to use my adapter here. Hopefully you can see it. Let me see if you can see that. Yeah, looks like you guys can see it. Okay. So simple. Just to show you, I'm going to plug in here. Look at that. 19.84. So there's a power in the battery, and I'm going to do the same here. See, when these numbers are dancing around, because this is like kind of automatic type multimeter, so it does all sort of like a testing in ohms and all that. Here you can see a sign or K, or which is 1000, and in ohms. So this is doing something else. These are not voltage, I can tell you that. There is no voltage here. So this is just doing a different level testing. So there is no current in this one. Like when you plug here, you see how the number goes solid, 1964. Of course, it's a negative. This is how the positives are. There you go. 1963. Now, these are the volt. Now, when you plug this puppy here, look at that. These numbers are dancing because this is just testing for, continuity and all those things. But it's not volt. So, yeah, we know there is no power coming from this adapter to here. Okay. So, in my judgment, at this point, we have good computer or charging assembly. We have a bad adapter. Okay, that's what I assume based on this so far. Now the question is, can I charge a battery using my variable power supply? Okay, and the answer is yes, we can do that. But the problem here is we don't know how many volt we need to power this puppy, because see how they make it tricky. If you look at this adapter, it shows you output 18 volt. Well, these are not accurate, because if you think about it, these batteries are rated for 18 volt, but in reality these spits out more than 18 volt. They're not telling you how many amps, how many exact volt. They don't tell you for a reason, you know. Again, so people like us don't repair it, because if you look here clearly, this battery has 19.64. Well, if the adapter is giving you 18 volt, right, how in the world your battery is 1964? I mean charger. If your charger is giving 18 volt, how would your battery be 1964? And keep in mind, this is not fully charged. So think about it. If it's fully charged, it will be definitely more than 19 volt or 1964. It'll be above 20 volt, right? So it's only showing 1964, but this shows 18, which is not accurate. It's showing basically 18 volt adapter, or I guess for 18 volt system, but it's not telling you exactly what's the power it's spitting out. So that's what we need to figure out here before I can give power with my power supply. So the good news here is I have one more Ryobi power adapter, which is very same, exactly like this one. Look at that, exact same, very identical. It also does not say how many volt it spits out. Now what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna open this one, right, plug this one in the power and find out exactly how much volt it spits out, and then we will manually set that volt in here and see if that works. So that's what we're gonna do here. So this is my new one, or I should say the working one. I plug this one in here. Okay, let me put the bad one aside so I won't be, you know, confusing you guys. So again, you see this red light right away, because this is a working one. And when I plug this adapter in here, or this battery, look at that, and there you go, the green light is blinking. Clearly you can see it's charging, because this is a working one. Now the question is how much voltage we need, it's basically giving to this power supply to making it work. Okay, so let me open this puppy and we're gonna hack this Ryobi tool, guys. These companies cannot stop me to fix their tools, because I like to hack these type of, you know, devices and make my own way. But see, you can already see the red light. So yeah, this is another one. Again, I'm going to use my power multimeter, same like before, and we will see how much the voltage we see here. Look at that right away. Again, yep, minus here and plus here. Look at that, 2138 clearly. Maybe I can give it a light here. Let's see, hopefully you can see it better. There you go. You know what, let me make sure if you guys can see it. Yeah, looks like you can see it. There you go, guys, clearly 2138. There you go. So yes, here it's clearly tell you, I hope you gonna get my point. These companies are not really sharing exact voltage these chargers are spitting out. Now we know the first thing, we need 2138 volt in DC. Now the second question is how many ampere we need to, how many ampere it's spitting out. I don't have that like a multimeter that has a little, you know, little crab looking arm on the top where you can kind of see the amperage. I don't have that. I do have it, but I don't know where it is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my kilowatt this device to kind of do the math based on how much watt it's drawing. I will do the math for this voltage 2138, and then we'll figure out how many amps we need. So that's what I'm going to do here. So let's charge this thing. Let me plug in charging. Actually, let me plug this in watt. There you go. I hope you can see it. So right now it's drawing only 4 watt because it's not charging anything, and I'm gonna plug my charger here to the battery. Okay, look at that. It should rise. There you go, 43, 45. So there you go, 45. Yep. So yeah, you can see 43 to 45 is like a easy to say, is basically drawing in watt. Okay, so it's clearly charging. Okay, so here what we're gonna do, guys, I'm gonna show you a simple math. Let me open my phone here. Okay, so we have 45 watt, right? 45 watt divided by 2138. If you remember, 2138 was the voltage on this adapter, 2138. So that comes down to 2.10. Now this is the amperage. Now it's simple math, but basically this is the formula for calculating the amp. Now it's basically telling me it's drawing 2.10 amp. So I would say, to be more safe, to be extra cautious and safe, I will use 2 amperage here. So here we come on my multimeter, or sorry, my variable power supply. Can you guys see it? Let's see. Yes, you can see it. So here I'm manually gonna type, let's make sure nothing is touching. I'm manually gonna type here 2138 there you go. I'll also save it. So now it's set to 2138. Okay, now what I'm gonna do here, or here's my bad one, guys. Let me just move it around so that way again I'm not confusing you. This is the good one. I'm gonna put this back. So this is the good one, this is the bad one, and just to show you, I'll plug it again. It won't light up. See, when I plug it in here, look at that, it's drawing like 0.3, 0.3. Okay, so it's 0 now. Okay. If you remember, the other one was drawing like 3 watt when it was on idle. This is drawing 0, but it was 0.3 here and there. Okay, so this is the bad one. Okay, and again, no light, as you can see, no light at all. So I'm gonna unplug this puppy. Okay, so I'm gonna manually touch my alligator clamps here, positive to positive, negative to negative. Now let's see. So positive to positive and negative to negative. Be very careful you don't mess these up. If you mess these up, it's gonna blow up your computer, some sort of component. So be very careful. Positive to positive, negative to negative. And when you're pretty clear, I would do the output here. Let me use this, I guess, so you can clearly see. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Can you see it? Okay, let's see if you guys can see the numbers. Yeah, not clear, but hope you can see it. I don't know if you can see that, but I think you can see it. Okay, so yeah, everything looks good, nothing is touching. I'm gonna do the output, and voila, look at that, it's already taking 0.18 amp. And now when I flip it, look at that, we have a red light. Again, this is taking power from here, and see, if I turn it off, it will go away. It'll take like few seconds because there's a power. There you go. When I do output, and there we have a red light. And now I'm gonna plug a normal looking battery. It's blinking, and look at that, guys. Clearly we have a green light blinking. Hope you can see that. It's charging like normal, like nothing is wrong with this charger. And here you can clearly see it's drawing 2 amp. And we did the math because it was drawing the max 2.10, but we are doing the max here 2 amp, so it's totally safe. And here you can see the watt. Well, these are, yeah, see, it's jumping from 36 to 40, but yeah, 2 amp is totally safe here. But yeah, look at that, guys. We basically, again, it's, I don't know if I would call it a repair, but it's kind of like a hack So if you have any adapter laying around, which I would highly doubt with these weird numbers, 2138 or even 21, because these cells, they have 5 in series, and if you do the math, each cell goes max, because these uses same 18650 cell. These cells, the max it can go at 4.2 volts. So if you do multiply by 5, it comes down to like 21 volt. So 21 is a max, but they're doing 2138 just because, so they want to basically give little extra current to make sure they completely top up all that cells. So that's what they're doing here. But yeah, in my opinion, this is totally safe to go 21 or 2138. So if you have any adapter laying around that shows 21 volt with 2 amp or so, I think it's totally fine, but I don't have any 21 amp adapter, so I'm just gonna use this as a spare charger. If I need to charge or something, I can always plug my 2-prong in this variable power supply and I can charge a battery. At least it's not going in a trash, And so I'm gonna just cut this cord. Simple. I'm just gonna cut it and throw this in trash or recycle it, and literally connect these wire in my variable power supply and use it this way. Look at that, charging like normal. Clearly you can see it, it's literally drawing 2 amp. Yeah, charging like normal. I can plug a different battery, but yeah, that's it guys. See, look at that. These number went too low and it's showing the red light. When I plug it back in, look at that. So yeah guys, this is all I wanted to show you. I hope this video help you, in able to kind of repair or at least be able to hack, so you can still have a spare charger and you know how to kind of make it work. So yeah, I think that's awesome to me, and I would love to have this one as a spare. But yeah, anyway guys, that's all I wanted to show you. I hope you guys learned something new from this video. If you did, I would appreciate if you can just subscribe my channel and help support my channel so I can come up with newer ideas. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day or night. But yeah, thank you again guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out and have a great day.